Hello, my friends, and welcome back. My name is Rod. Today I'm doing a video for a channel who's been around for a year now. He just hit 500 subs. Jason. Jason Low Noise, Jason Skills. Great channel. He's really into metal, and I'm not that big of a metal guy, but I like to watch his videos. I mean, you could learn from everyone, and this cat really knows his heavy metal. Really enjoy his enthusiasm for the music. Really cool guy. And he wants us to show a video. Make a video where we show 5 different genres of music. And if you don't have 5 genres, you could do subgenres of the music. He wants to see what else you listen to. And my wheelhouse is pretty big, but at the same time, I feel limited. Most of the time, I'm showing psych or Americana, and the Grateful Dead and the Rolling Stones, and jazz. But I listen to more than just jazz and Americana and psych. I say that in the first album I have laying here is jazz. What the heck? That's okay though. Genre number 1 for me is jazz. This is Art Tatum and Ben Webster. Is a fantastic jazz album. I ran across this at an antique shop. I live in that. If you've ever been to Clinton, Tennessee, you know it's an antique district. A couple people from the VC I know have visited, like Jeff, Calico Silver, you know his channel, Randy Weaver, and well, anyway, there's a lot of antique shops, and I know all of those cats. I was a picker in this town for a long time. Anyway, I ran into this album at one of the shops, and the guy gave me a really good deal. Some fantastic early jazz music. Art Tatum, Ben Webster. Art Tatum, man, look for that name. Wonderful. Wonderful performer. And going back to some old music, I'm going to do blues. This is old traditional blues. This is Memphis Swamp Jam. And this is a really cool label, if you can see the label. And this is some serious old blues music. There's no other way to get around it, man. Look at those old men. God, you know they were good. They are good. This is Memphis Swamp Jam, and that's my blues pick. And I like the blues. I don't have a very big blues collection anymore. But in my early 20s, man, I had a huge collection of blues CDs and cassettes. Anyway, since our buddy Jason Skills is into heavy metal, have to represent heavy metal on his behalf. I'm going to go with Iron Maiden and Motorhead. Nothing needs to be said about these bands. I like me some Motorhead. I always have. Even when I was into punk rock in high school, Motorhead was just the shdizzle. Iron Maiden, this album is very new for me. The only album I had by them, and on and off in my life, would be Number of the Beast. But Aaron Mutha Alamere talks this up. A lot of people, Jason Skills has talked this album up, and I bought it not too long ago. And that's my heavy metal. And you know, heavy metal gave birth to grunge music. I'm not bashing on hair metal at all, but the 90s brought a new sound. And it was really good. Because it was hard to relate to dudes, you know, with leather and chains and their makeup and their freaking hair feathered everywhere. And grunge came out. Pearl Jam, grunge. And it was stuff you could relate to. Pearl Jam, grunge, that's my next category. And before grunge, we had hardcore. This is Flex Your Head. This is a reissue. I had the original album back in the day on Discord Records with some seriously cool East Coast, mainly DC punk bands like Iron Cross and Artificial Peace, Minor Threat, State of Alert, Youth Brigade, Government Issue. Fantastic record label Discord. If you want to get into hardcore punk, and you're not familiar with Discord, check out their label. They're reissuing a lot of their albums from back in the day. And I think that was 5. That may have been more. No, it wasn't quite. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's Bluegrass. I love me some Bluegrass. I ain't kidding. Was never into it, and I got a job at WDVX 89.9 Knoxville, Tennessee. It was Americana with Bluegrass. I got into Bluegrass, man. I love Bluegrass. Tim Bledsoe and Rich Kirby playing baseball with instruments. You can't do that. But this is some 72, 73. This is some serious finger-picking, hippie bluegrass, man. These guys were cool. They are cool. I love me some bluegrass, whether it's modern-day bluegrass, old-school bluegrass. I love it. So bluegrass, metal, freaking grunge, punk, blues and jazz. I could chill with it all. Also, like to chill with some classical. Look at that sick album cover, man. That is a badass album cover. Leonard Bernstein. I enjoy classical. I don't listen to it all the time. I just pulled a few of my classical albums out. I don't listen to them all the time, but I do enjoy it. Sometimes if I'm making a nice dinner, I'm cooking in the kitchen, I like to put on some classical, play it in the background. But like I said, my main go-to is stuff like Jack White, The Grateful Dead, Hendrix. But my musical taste, it definitely has a lot of legs, a lot of fingers going off, if you know what I'm saying. This is for Jason Skills. Check out his channel, celebrating 500 subs. And I just saw him put the video up, and I felt like making a video, so I wanted to jump on it right away. And peace. And peace.